season, but took it upon himself to respond the right way. He continued to lead throughout that process. He earned a lot of respect from his teammates, from me, regardless of the situation. He didn't disagree. He didn't agree with me on the decision not to play him, but he worked and kept leading. He was showing me this is my team, and he was showing his teammates, you're my guys. He came back in, and we started to grow together. And then building into into the offseason, and the leadership continued. That was the most
Yo, what to do, man? Welcome to another episode of CR Sports, man. I'm glad you are here with me. As you can see on the screen, man, we talking a little bit about Bryce Young, man. He entering his third season. I just watched a little bit of the preseason game against the Browns. He looked pretty good, took his team down to score. So let's get into this video as and Ocho Cinco break down Bryce Young.
impressive part to me. It's a real challenge. We've seen different situations, different scenarios on the team where a top pick is struggling and he can get isolated from his teammates. He just stepped up.
Yeah, most definitely. I think that benching was probably the best thing for him.
Yeah.
I think that benching was the best thing for him. Being benched can be a wake-up call. Two things can happen. Either you can fold under the pressure or you can rise to the top. Only two things going to happen. And he did just that. He rolled to the top. He came back from that bench and played extremely well.
He did.
Extremely well. I'm like, well.
Hey, listen, I'm not going to make any excuses for Bryce Young. He deserved to be benched, but let's put it this way, man. This is the first time Bryce Young was behind the eight ball. You know, coming out of Mater Dei High School, you know, he played with a loaded high school. Coming out of Alabama, of course, he played with a blue chip team. So this is the first time he was coming in, being drafted. He was asked to rebuild the franchise. And, of course, Carolina didn't have all the pieces there. But now it just seems like they have weapons outside. So I expect Bryce Young to keep going up.
God damn, what Carolina Panthers team is this? And now now they have something to build off of, coming off of last season, going to this season. I think they have one of the most underrated receiving cores in the NFL. And I'm willing to bet whatever on them this year. Whatever. They're going to be all right. Jimmy Horn, Thielen, Brother Leggett.
I expect Jimmy Horn to have a big game. I'm sorry. I expect Jimmy Horn to have a big year. I watched him play a little bit tonight. I expect Jimmy Horn to do some big things with Bryce Young this year.
Yeah.
Man, come on now.
They should be a lot better. Plus, Bryce has a year of this system under his belt.
Yeah,
he's going into his third year. I think Canales said, he learned a lot, he grew a lot, and so now it's just to pick up where you left off last year and continue. Now that doesn't mean. I mean, look, they're going to be. Look, you got to figure it out,
right?
But you're ahead of where you were last year this time.
Yeah, most definitely.
The guys believe in him. And that's what you need. You need guys to believe in you. Because if the guys in the locker room, they don't believe they can win with you, it's going to be hard. It's hard to get them back.
Right.
Yeah.
It's hard to get them back. But him coming back, you know, he probably was still around the huddle. Hey, so what asking what you saw on that. Well, if you did, you know, I'd probably did this, or you know, if you did that, you know, probably would have come. You know, he's around and he's talking, showing the guy.
But in my opinion, the thing that I feel like that was helping Bryce Young was his size. I thought he was just too small. Looking at him now in his third year, watching the game tonight, he definitely done got some bulk on him. So he's more ready to take a beating of the NFL schedule. So that was one of my main concerns of him coming out of Alabama was his size. But it looked like Carolina Panthers has fixed that.
I ain't over here sulking. Because I'm gonna get back, I'm gonna get that job back. And all the things that I'm talking about you on the sidelines, and I'm talking to you in the meeting room, they're gonna come to fruition. Because now I got an opportunity to slow the game down and get the chance to see it while not being in there.
Right.
So now I get an opportunity to see, okay, oh man, now I see. That's why I made the mistake. I should have went boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it's tough. Anytime you get benched. Nobody wants to lose their job. Hey,
I totally agree with on the watching the game tonight and his one possession that he had. He took Carolina down the field. The passes was crisp. They was on time. He got looked like a more handle of the playbook in his third year. So, man, I expect Bryce Young to just go to another level And like I said before, now that the team is putting weapons around him, Bryce Young is definitely to be something to watch out for. Now, how their team will do, I don't know. It's still a long way to they still in the rebuilding process, but I'm feeling more confident that Carolina made the right pick in Bryce Young.
Athletes have some of the biggest egos, and the better the player, the bigger the ego.
Yeah.
That man is a Heisman Trophy winner. That man was the #1 overall pick in the draft.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? And it's so funny. The way Bryce Young carries himself, I don't see him with the type. He might have ego, but he hides it and masks it so well. When I think of Bryce Young, his demeanor, the way he carries himself, the way he talks, he reminds me, remember the 5 Heartbeats? Hey, Chad, y'all remember the 5 Heartbeats?
Yeah, the young brother.
No, he reminded me of Choir Boy.
That's what I'm saying. He was the
young brother. Yeah, I don't know why. It just Bryce Young reminds me of Choir Boy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call him Choir Boy the rest of the season because that's what he reminds me of. Says all the right things, does all the right things. He seems like the pastor's son, and just happened to be in one of the best positions for the Carolina Panthers. He's quarterback number 1. Right. And as Bryce Young goes, so does everyone else.
Right.
Bryce Young is only as good as his supporting cast.
Right.
Which is why I'm so high on the receiving core that he has to work with.
Right.
That offense is going to go as far as they take him. Right. So he's going to need that receiving core to step up this.
Totally agree with Chad. Bryce Young is only go as far as his supporting cast around him. Like I said, coming from Alabama, he played with the best of the best. So that's what Carolina should be shooting for. Making sure that offensive line is A1. And make sure you have the weapons around him that Bryce Young skills and his talent can blossom.
And everybody be consistent at what they do.
Quarterbacks have always had the biggest ego. They just do the best job of hiding it. They do.
That's a good one.
Do you understand what it has? What it takes to play that position and to play it at an elite level?
Right.
What you have to know?
Right.
How much you have to study and prepare?
Right.
There's a reason why they behave in the manner they behave. Now, some they do a great job of hiding it.
Right.
Right.
But as we've seen Tom Brady get further and further away from the game, you see, you hear what he thought, how he thought. Yeah, we say, oh, that's going to be a good team, but I'm knowing we're going to beat the brakes off them.
Yeah. They say all the right things. Every quarterback is politically correct, and I hate that. You hear Tom talk, you hear Peyton Manning talk. They'll never, ever truly say how they really.
No bulletin board material.
All right, man. Hey, man, before we get out of here, man, let's do something real quick. Let's take a look at Bryce Young's stats from last year and see what we are dealing with going into this season. So as you can see, and hold on, let me remove that ticker real quick for you guys. So as you can see last year, man, Bryce Young had 15 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Now remember, he was benched after the second game, and Bryce deserved it. He wasn't playing well, but when he came back, Bryce entered the season 10 touchdowns, no interception. And you can see right there in 2023, he had 11 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. The touchdowns went up, the interceptions went down, so we can already see there's improvement right there. And also that quarterback rating went up to almost 10 points from 73 to 82.2. So, man, Bryce Young is headed in the right direction. Again, Carolina is still in the real rebuilding process. They still got to keep adding pieces. But like I said, like I seen tonight, Bryce took his team down the field. All his passes was crisp on the money. He got the ball in the end zone, and that's the most important thing. So I look for Bryce Young to have to do big things this year. As far as his team success, I really don't know. Carolina got to keep adding pieces. Well, to the next time, CR Sports. And please make sure you like, subscribe, and please leave all comments below. Till the next time, you already know.
Your boy Acoustics. Yep. Your boy Big Lou. Lou, baby. Yeah, hey. Your body moving, baby, and dance all night. Moving, yeah. It's your your body, move it, baby. Then dance all night, groove it, yeah. With the conferences, get down. Hey, it's the get down, yeah.